Hello, so we're back, and this time we have a proper nice laptop to repair. I mean, check here. This is a Asus ROG, RTX graphics, and Ryzen 7. The problem with this one, pressing the power button, dead. Now, this job is coming from a computer business, and bad things happen with this laptop. Let's check the customer email. So what the computer shop is saying, they try to replace a fan. They replace a fan. But they are saying no battery was connected. But still, when they plug the fan, they see a spark, 1-inch spark from the fan connector, then no power up. So you see, this is a strange story. I mean, if the laptop has no power, how the fan sparked the connector? Doesn't make sense. Then they send a picture with the area where it was a spark. Or what they are saying, it's actually no battery was connected, but the charger was plugged in. Yeah. I will say let's open the laptop and let's have a look. Maybe we can help them. I mean, accidents are normal. Accidents happen. So in a case like this, no one is to blame. Remember I told you before, like from every job, you take £1, you put £1 on a side for when the bad things happen, and you are covered. Because accidents, it will happen. It happened even to myself. That's why it's called accident. So I don't want to blame yourself when accident happen. I just want you to be covered, yeah? And that's how you cover yourself. If you have like a high rate of accidents, then just put £2 aside from every job. And the back cover is removed. The battery is still disconnected. The heatsink has a seal, you can see there. So no one took the heatsink out. Just a short check. Let's check the main power rail. So main power rail, power supply, MOSFETs, capacitor, and the main power rail is shorted, and this is a good thing. I mean, if it was a spark with one of the data lines, that was more bad. I mean, but a short on the main power rail, I don't even think has any connection with the fan. No. The fan had nothing to do with the main power rail. But what I think happened, I mean, check on this fan connection, you can see. So you use your tweezer to feed the connector, and on that point you will short something. Yeah. Like I said, accidents can happen. So what is the solution? We have no screw here. Okay, the screw is from the back cover. The solution is like usual. We make so many videos with how you find a short on a motherboard. So I'm gonna bring my power supply. We need like 1 volt, a little bit of current, not too much. And then we need a ground, and this is a nice ground. We have ground here, and plus on one side of the capacitor. So here we have 0.7, and here we have 0.4. So in this case, the plus is exactly here where is 0.7. Yeah, because 0.4, the lower voltage means lower resistance. That means that pin is ground. Now let's bring the thermal camera on the screen. So we have the thermal camera, and you know what? It's not even point trying to check anything. Just say it. Just say it. It's even point trying. No, it's not. It's no point trying with the power supply. Have you spot the fault? Yeah, check there. Maybe you can't see it properly. Huh? No? Okay, let me make some space. Can you see the fault? Yeah. So the capacitor is blown up clearly by a short. You can see the short was there. You can see the short, it was on this corner. So like I said, you know, when you probably something spark or the heatsink, maybe the heatsink. Who knows? Because the heatsink was not out. So somehow a short happened there. Now the solution. The solution is actually very simple, but not sure how we can do it. We have a bunch of wires there. We have also the fan wire here. So let me take the fan out. Great. I can say hello to my little friend here, but not sure if the people, they want to see something like that. So 480 degrees. Trying to remove the capacitor. And the capacitor is removed. Yeah, this is a faulty capacitor. And here are two more left, you can see. Two capacitors are a lot. So this laptop can still die like twice. Let me cool down the area. Great, let's plug the fan back. Yeah, can't really see what's going on there, but we plug the... You want me to check the main power rail again? We can do that. So checking the main power rail. Check here, is no short, you can see. Yeah. So the short is gone. Plug in the battery. Battery is plugged. Pressing the power button, and the battery is disconnected, probably because there was a short. So how we can reactivate the battery? Very simple. If you have the charger, but we don't have the charger. On that case, you can reactivate the battery with the power supply. Probably the battery is charged, right? So this is 15 point something, 18 volts. Coming with a plus exactly on the plus of the battery. And the battery, check there, 1.9 amps, you can see. So the battery is taking power. Great. So the battery is active. Pressing the power button and the laptop is coming on. Check here, we have backlight. You can see? Keyboard backlight. The fans are spinning, both fans. But no RAM memory. No, I didn't took out any RAM. The laptop came without RAM? Or has RAM on board? You think? No, it's not starting. The fan is spinning like nearly full speed. It's not gonna start. Let me use my RAM. This is DDR5. DDR5, great. Battery is back in place. Pressing the power button, and the laptop it is coming on. Fans are still spinning. Let's wait for the picture. The laptop shut down, check there, and probably it will restart. Yeah, I can see the keyboard backlight. It's restarting. Because every time you disconnect the battery, the BIOS it will get reset. So I'm confident this laptop it will start. And we have picture, you see in there? Yeah. And it's loading the windows. So what do you think about that? You know, this is an important lessons to be learned from something like that, from this video. Yeah, the battery is fully charged, check there, yeah. Because I seen there people, I'm pretty sure even on this channel there are people, they said, you know, your videos are interesting, but I don't need something like that on my life, like learning electronics. Because I'm making enough money, you know, with other stuff. Keyboard replacement, battery, case, hinges, windows, antivirus, stuff like that. I definitely understand this kind of people. Why you need to learn a little bit of basic of the repairs is just to help yourself when you have an accident like this happening. I mean, we make so many videos. We even have a tutorial how you can find the main power rail. Find the main power rail, check for short. Or on this case, just, you know, a visual inspection and you can see. the capacitor is gone. You can't spot it from the picture, no. On the customer picture, the capacitor is exact. You know, the wire, it's over the capacitor. You can see it. Yeah. So all I'm saying, it doesn't hurt, you know, to learn some basic of the repairs. You know, just fixing like shorted main power rail. Probably you'll have like 50-60% from your jobs, laptop repair jobs. You can fix them because it's easy to be found. You have a main power rail. And every power supply is taking power from that main power rail. Yeah. And even if I can't see capacitors, I can come with the power supply, I can check with the thermal camera to see what is getting hot, and you can do it. Yeah, definitely. I'm happy I helped the customer. I'm gonna keep my RAM here. Let's try again without the RAM. I mean, one slot is not enough for a gaming laptop like this, right? So I'm thinking, actually, it's RAM on the other side of the board. Or it's not. No, it's not working without the RAM. No. So it's no RAM on the other side of the board. DDR5 is a fast RAM. Probably one slot is enough. I'm gonna stop here. I will say thank you for watching. You know, like, subscribe if you like the video, like usual, and see you on the next one. Yeah, I'm happy I helped the people. Hey, if you find my content being helpful, don't forget you can support this channel by pressing the join button, and you can get instantly access to our members-only cool collection and Discord private channels for support with your repairs. Also, you can have a look on our United Kingdom eBay, where you can find some cool and unique products, or our Patreon page. Thank you.